Hey friends, it's Wickedy here, and happy Fasnacht Day, everyone. Albeit it's a little bit late, we had a bit of roadkill bumps in the road, or, well, lack thereof. But all is well now, and I hope you're excited to partake in this event again. I know I am. So, some of you are newer to Fallout 76 and weren't around when Fasnacht was here last year. This is actually the first community event introduced to Fallout 76, and as a solo player, it was my first time doing an event with other people, and it really helped change the way that I played the game after that. This can be a really fun event, though a bit aggravating at points. Okay, I know the music gets a lot of hate after you hear it for the 100th time, but I honestly missed it so much. Now, there have been some changes and improvements since the event last year. For starters, this event will now start every hour on the hour, much like Meat Week, instead of being able to be server hopped, like it was last year. As for the rewards, there have been some changes as well. I did the event last year more times than I can remember. That was literally all I was doing for a week, and I did it to get all the plans unlocked and in hopes of finding one of the super rare masks. Well, the drop rate was, let's just say, nearly impossible to get those masks in a legit fashion. There has been some changes to special reward drops this year, with the rare masks from last year now dropping at a 5% rate instead of a 1 in 1 million impossible rate. Much better if you ask me. All the plans and masks that were available last year will be available this year, and there are even a few new masks and plans you can acquire as well. If you're wanting to see a list of all the new possible rewards and their drop rates, I've linked a post by the data miner Gilpo showing all of it. Link is in the description. Real quick about the two new plans. The Beerstein display case and also the souvenir Beerstein plans will stop dropping after you learn them. But they're not actually tradable currently, so if you want repeats for some reason, don't learn the first ones until you have as many as you want. Now, what do you do for this event? Well, the event is going on over in Helvetia, but there will be a little pop-up for everyone on the server to know when it's going on, as it is a public event that is free to fast travel to. The Master of Ceremony starts the whole thing off. You gotta talk to him first. I usually try and wait until there's a good amount of people have shown up so that they're not behind. And then he'll start us off with 5 different tasks we need to do. We gotta go find 5 of the marchers and get them running for the parade. It won't be the same 5 marchers every time, and the tasks will be different depending on who's showing up. There's the cheerful beekeeper found in the bee house with the task to exterminate honeybeasts that are attacking the honey house. The Happy Candle Maker found in the post office, which will have you donate 10 beeswax to them, which you can find from the honey house.
Hello. Parade. Thank you.
There's the Gleeful Butcher in the center building that wants you to donate 12 intestines from the small animals scurrying around into the butcher's cooler, located right next to him. The critters were having a hard time spawning, which is why this event got taken down for a little bit, but everything should be a-okay now. Also, if you need pictures for the scouts while working on your Mammalogist badge, be sure to snap a few also. There'll be rabbits, opossums, squirrels, and the like such here. There's the Jolly Baker, who needs rad toad eggs, which can be found from the egg clutches along the river or off of the rad toads that will eventually attack the building. They need 20. The Convivial Historian is at this back building and would like 12 steins to analyze at the museum. These can be found all over Helvetia. You can even stock up on them afterwards for the next time you do the event. The Joyous Musician will activate after enough music has been played on stage. And the Jubilant Decorator would like some decorations strewn around the barn. And lastly, the Merry Woodsman wants 50 wood added to the bonfire. A ton of wood can be found stacked right over here, by the way. After you and the group have done all the tasks, the robots will get over into the lineup and get their masks on and get ready for the parade. As the parade progresses, so will the dangers. First up, once we get to the kitchen area, a bunch of rad toads will start attacking the robots. They're usually pretty easy to take care of, honestly. And then once we start getting to the center square, super mutants will begin to attack the parade, including the suicider types. They're all usually pretty low level though, but they tend to come from the woods and from the south end of town the most, so keep an eye out. I like to pop up on the rooftops and snipe anything that gets too close. The goal isn't so much experience points from taking the enemies out, it's about finishing the event and getting the rewards there. Quick tip, you can use friendly fire with a shish kebab to heal the robots if they're starting to lose health. When the parade finally starts to reach the bonfire, a bunch of beasts will attack, including a legendary mega sloth. Honestly, don't let the sloth distract you too much. It's a low level legendary and I'm happy to let the little ones claim their legendary wood arm from them. Focus on the real problem, which are the wolves and the stingwings attacking the robots. We fail if they don't complete the parade, and then that was just a waste of time and no one will get a new reward. Plus, the more bots that survive, the better your chances are at getting a rare mask. The legendary sloth just isn't worth losing the event over. After you defeat the final wave, it's time to light up Old Man Winter and reap the rewards. Oh yeah, let it burn, baby. Oh, and here are all the rewards that I got last year. The new plans, you can still get these plans in the red, white, and blue color variation, but the new ones have purple, gold, and green, which is kind of fun. I can see some interesting things that I can do with this. So far, the most exciting thing that I've gotten is this Deathclaw mask. I love it. I also picked up the Skull mask and the Sun mask and the Jester mask from last year, and I'll keep going at it until I collect them all. I hope you're all having a fun Fasnacht out there. Be safe and be sure to play well with others, that way we all win. Fasnacht has been extended all the way through June 9th, so you have a little bit of time to get all the rewards. I'm Wickedy, thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will catch you in the wasteland. Bye!